All right. So we've been experimenting here with our different type of cooking options, and today, I don't know if anybody's ever done these little Hello Fresh deals. We're going to have crispy buffalo spiced chicken with blue cheese, scallion, mashed potatoes, and carrots. This is what the picture looks like. All right. All right, with this, so this is for 2 people, 2 to 4 people. So you have 12 ounces of carrots, 12 ounces of potatoes, 2 scallions, a tablespoon of fry seasoning, sour cream, chicken cutlets, a quarter cup of panko breadcrumbs, Frank's seasoning, blend, blue cheese dressing, and yeah. So it says the prep time is 5 minutes, cook time is 35 minutes, and each meal is 760 calories. All right, so it's back here. And a little message card that says the cooling condiment balances the buffalo spiced chicken. We're biased, but the knife technique we used in step 1, AKA the bias cut. I don't know what that is, but it looks like it's a diagonal cut. Maximize the surface area so carrots get extra caramelized in the oven. Bust out. All right. Peeler, 2 baking sheets, a medium pot, strainer, potato masher, paper towel, small bowl. All right, I'm gonna go get that. About that. All right, prep 1. Adjust racks to the top and middle positions and preheat oven to 4. And it says wash and dry produce. All right. Trim and peel carrots in a diagonal 1/2 inch. So they say the prep time is 5 minutes. I think that's if you have everything already out. So scallions and carrots, you're gonna trim and peel. So I'm gonna sit those right in there on a diagonal 1/2 inch thick pieces. Cut and dice potatoes in 1 inch pieces. All right, looks like I have to. All right, washing. All right, there we go. And says trim, peel, and cut. All right, let's go ahead, chop off the ends there. You gotta cut the tip off. All right. Oh, these carrots look pretty good. When I was a kid, I only ate carrots and spinach because Popeye and Bugs Bunny did. So, oh yeah. 425. I wish I had a gas stove. I like cooking with gas better than I do the electric, but they don't make gas ovens, or they don't provide the infrastructure in homes these days to support. I suppose I could pay the extra money, but I do fine with electric. I think gas provides a different taste, especially when you put it in the oven. All right, toss this in the garbage. And it says diagonal. diagonal slices, 1-inch slices. I guess this is the just like that. You probably can hear me chew. Apologize for that. I don't know about you. Sometimes when I eat carrots, I feel like it tastes like very aromatic or soapy. That's the only way I can describe it. All right. So, actually, let me grab some bowls. All right, toss that in there. Go ahead and do the scallions, then I'll chop the. Now, what's the best way to do this? Chop the scallions from the bulb to the green, or the other way around? So, it says at a diagonal. I don't think it really matters. I kind of want to look kind of cool. My wife is in the garage doing some stuff for her business. She makes wood burn crafts, what she's really good at, by the way. I'm probably like killing people here with the way my chopping is. I don't care. It's my food. I'm going to eat it. All right, now let's see, potatoes. And it looks like they have the potatoes being diced. So when I say chopped, they really mean diced. Now, I don't know about you, normally when my hands are so big and these potatoes are so small, but I don't know about you, when I peel potatoes, I grew up basically washing potatoes, and then I would peel them, and then I would end up washing them again. I figure, why not just peel them? Any dirt residue that's left over, you go ahead and wash it then. But yeah, so I'm gonna get these nice and chopped up. Maybe next time before I start filming, I'll do a lot of this leg work. But right now I'm well over 5 minutes of prep. This is just the peeling and the chopping alone is going to take 5 minutes. But I'm going to do what the instructions say. I don't know, when I was a kid, I used to love to cook. I loved to cook when I was a kid because it seemed like it was the most adult thing to do. And my mom, she sometimes worked, and she, for the most part, she was a stay-at-home mom. But she got to the point where once we were all in school, no point in sitting around the house, right? So she went to go work for the county, San Joaquin County in there in Stockton, California. And she did that for a number of years. Now she's all retired, and she just gets to hang out with grandkids all day. Talk about the good old days. All right. if I had childlike hands, these potatoes would probably already be done. But I got these big sausage fingers. All right, throw this away. All right, we got one more bowl that they're asking for. Okay, so, oh, I still don't have it chopped up. It says toss carrots in the baking sheet with the, okay. Oh, no, I gotta do. So I'm not gonna chop these up, these potatoes up. Well, maybe I will. But it says carrots, toss carrots on a baking sheet with a large drizzle of olive oil, half the fry seasoning, salt and pepper, roast on top rack until golden brown, 20 to 25 minutes. All right. And I guess this is the half of the fry seasoning. That right there. I'm glad this is all marked. All right. Get rid of that. That's that right there. So carrots going to get a drizzle of oil and half the fry seasoning. All right, I'm gonna go grab some parchment paper. I just want easy cleanup. All right. All right. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna use the old brush here and coat the parchment paper. Coat the parchment paper with olive oil. I'm gonna take the let the carrots get coated with that oil and then spread it out, make it look all nice and professional like. All right, wash my hands. All right, hands washed. All right, where's that seasoning? It says half and then salt and pepper. All right, might have to get my hands dirty again. Yeah, I'll do that. So, sprinkle. All right, half. Yeah, screw that. I got all wet hands here. There you go. And then some salt. All right, you know what? I'm not going to even touch it. It says top rack for 20 to 25 minutes. All right, put it at 25. Swap broccoli or asparagus. All right, so now it's time to chop up. So let me get some water going. It says place potatoes in medium pot with enough salted water to cover by 2 inches. All right, 2 inches. I mean, these potatoes are so small, I don't think I need much water. Let me go ahead and get some salt in there. And then I still gotta chop these bad boys. So while that's happening, go ahead and get that boiling. It says 1-inch cubes. I don't know what the best way to chop potatoes. But I've always liked to cook. Going back to my childhood, it's probably the only, you know, unsupervised thing my mom ever, you know, let me do. So, but one of the rules was I had to follow the recipe, and I can't think of a time where I didn't. But all the meals, to be honest with you, all the meals I cooked when I was a kid were pretty easy meals. I mean, like tacos, all I gotta do is brown meat. Spaghetti, all I gotta do is brown meat, boil some noodles. I think probably the most complicated thing I cooked when I was a kid was probably waffles. And I can never get pancakes and waffles right. I guess I was a little premature on the carrots. All right. So I can got the potatoes chopped, I can put that in there. Reserve a half cup of potato cooking fluid liquid. Drain and return potatoes to pot. Mash 1 packet of sour cream, 2 packets for 4 servings, 1 tablespoon of butter, and mash until smooth, adding splashes of reserved potato cooking liquid as needed. You'll use more sour cream. Stir in half the scallion greens with salt and pepper and keep covered off heat. All right. I've never made mashed potatoes this way, where you use the water from the potatoes to kind of liquefy them. This is kind of new. All right, and now, all right, the chicken. Let's go ahead and get the chicken ready, and the sauce. All right, it says meanwhile, pat chicken dry. So I'm gonna open this up and pat the chicken dry. Nope. Oh. What the hell? All right, it's time to pat the chicken dry. So this is what the paper towels are for. Now this is important. All right, so I was making a dish the other night, and I saw on another cooking channel somebody pat the meat they were cooking dry, and I was like, oh, that's crap, that's BS. It actually does make a difference. So especially when it comes to seasoning the chicken, I find that the seasoning sticks a lot better. So pack, all right, with a dry paper towel, season with salt and pepper, And then that's both sides. I'll try this again. All right, got the salt and pepper. Flip over and do that again. Salt and pepper. All right, got that. Get those out of the way. Season. Place a tablespoon of butter in a microwave safe dish. Melt for 30 seconds. Stir in the panko and Frank seasoning blend. So here's the Frank seasoning blend, the panko, and all right, that's the blue cheese. And all right, tablespoon of butter. Now I gotta watch the microwave because I had to hit the 30-second button. I probably added time to the. So what I'm gonna, once that's done, in about 15 seconds, I'm gonna add the panko, and the Frank seasonings blend, and a pinch of salt and pepper. I should have just used, I have some ghee. I should have just used that. So got the melted butter. All right. And before I mix in the panko, I'm gonna go ahead and get that butter nice and blended. Then I'm gonna add panko. Oh, this is kind of cool. And it's getting nice and clumpy. And what I didn't want to have happen by not stirring the Frank's seasoning in is I didn't want it to be all not evenly distributed in the mixing there. All right. Brush one packet of your sour cream onto, all right, so got these little packets of sour cream that came with it. And now I'm going to coat this. Like that. All right, brush that on, and then brush one onto the tops, a thin layer, working one piece at a time. Brush down the sides of chicken with, all right, brush sides of chicken into panko mixture, pressing into here. All right, so, and this is the other thing, when you don't pat down the meat that you're cooking with, if you don't pat it dry and you're doing something like coating it with a bread coating, a lot of that is not, it's going to eat up a lot of that moisture is going to eat up and make that make the coating very very soggy. So, and then, am I only doing it onto one side? Brush the sides of chicken and panko. No, don't coat the undersides. All right, so I want to first make sure that I have enough panko chips to coat both of these, and then I'm going to take the remainder and try to evenly distribute, because it looks like it's not coating it all the way. So I really want this to look good for the old wife, because she's in the garage busting her butt. All right, so that's done. All right, so good. So now I can put this on the rack. With this, I'm going to I have this metal rack here that I like cooking the meat on. I think the meat gets cooked evenly with that space underneath it. I feel like it's like an air fryer without spending an extra $100 to have another appliance sitting on your counter like I have in the corner, and that one doesn't even work. I got to get rid of it. All right. Oh, man. All right, that's in there for 15 minutes. All right, that goes there. All right, so now I got one bowl left. While the chicken cooks, in a small bowl, combine blue cheese dressing, scallion whites. Oh, I guess I was supposed to separate them. And your remaining sour cream, which is, all right, so blue cheese, remaining scallion. All right. I probably shouldn't have done that. Just had raw chicken. All right. Sour cream. I wonder what the quality of all this. I mean, you ever heard of high quality sour cream? Some people will say, well, the sour cream from this region of whatever place in Mexico. All right. I like to do tomorrow for the 4th of July, I'm making a pork shoulder. I'll make a video of that. That'll be fun. All right, so blue cheese and your remaining sour cream. Really? Divide carrots between the plates. Top chicken with blue cheese sauce, scallion greens, and the Cholula hot sauce that came with it. And we'll be done. 13 minutes. Let's see what this tastes like. Yeah, screw it. I probably just ruined it. Why did I do that? Screw it. I mean, whatever. I remember my mom used to make homemade ranch, and I asked her about it when she was last. She came to visit us. We had a family reunion. She came to visit us, and I was like, "Hey, Mom, you remember you used to make that homemade ranch?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, I remember you doing that." I go, "You got to teach me how to make it, because I haven't liked ranch dressing since." And she goes, "You know what, son? The secret was, there was no secret. It was all store-bought. But back in the day, when you bought ranch from the store, it was in a packet, right? And you had to add whatever ingredients to it to make it what it was, and that's what I really liked." All right, so the sauce is made. I'm cleaning up here. Sauce is made. All I'm waiting for, I gotta mash the potatoes. That's it. And then the carrots should be close to done. So, all right, I think I'm. Let's see how these potatoes look. Are they mashable? Oh yeah, these are good. All right, so measuring cup out so I can what was it? It says a half cup of cooking fluid. It says reserve a half cup of cooking fluid from the potatoes. One of those packets of sour cream was supposed to go. Damn it. All right. It says pour some of that in there and then get to mashing. All right. I think I put too much of the potato mashing fluid in there. Well, I got some I have some sour cream. Stir in half the scallions. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use a spoon. How do you like your potatoes? I like mine kind of chunky. Just a little bit. All right. Let's go in with some butter, salt and pepper. Butter. Boom. Salt and pepper. Might have to add a little bit more, but yeah, these potatoes, they don't look too bad. Have that. I think that's the steam. As they start to steam a little bit, let me get some of that sour cream I have. I think they only had like 2 tablespoons in that, so because doesn't look like there's a lot, I'm just gonna guesstimate there. Boom. Mix this up. Oh, I still gotta wait for the chicken. I think think that's a little more salt. All right, I think that's enough. All right. Yeah, I think I put too much of that potato juice in there. All right, turn that off. Got about 4 more minutes on that. Sorry to get some of this cleaned. All right. All right, I'm gonna give it another 2 minutes. All right, another 2 minutes, and then in the meantime, I'll start building up the plates. Start off with the carrots. So there's supposed to be 2 servings, so I'm just going to divide it down the line evenly. There you go. You know, my wife will appreciate this because we divide up. One, sometimes she cooks, sometimes I cook. You know, no one does. No one person does all the cooking in our house because I enjoy doing it. All right. And we got the taters. Yeah, they firmed up really well there. Oh, I love the sound of that metal spoon on a non-stick pan. Sounds. Hope somebody's out there just cringing. Perfect. Look at that. I think this is the best. All right, here we go. drizzle. Ooh. That is just stupid. There we go. Scallions. Boom. Chow time. Look at that. Whoop. So, HelloFresh took me, I don't know, about 40 minutes. Not bad. It looks like a pretty decent sized meal, and I can't wait to eat it. All right, so the HelloFresh crispy buffalo spiced chicken was pretty good. The potatoes, I wouldn't follow the recipe, so whatever recipe you normally use for potatoes, go with it. The adding of the potato, the half cup of a potato water, or a little bit, just kind of, you can just leave the chance for overdoing it on that. Sorry. All right, and then the carrots turned out really good, and the whole meal itself was really good. I like the way they did the oven baked chicken with the panko chips. The seasoning was, I feel like I was able to, the panko kept its crispiness throughout, so every bite was actually crispy. The only little mistake I made was adding the half packet of fry seasoning, but at the end of the day, I added that to the sour cream mixture and blue cheese mixture, and that just added to the flavor of it. It actually, I feel like it enhanced the flavor a little bit there. The only thing I didn't get was the Cholula. We didn't use that, so I just totally forgot about it. But overall, for, what was the calorie count on this? 700, what did I say it was? 730 calories, not bad. 760 calories, not bad at all. The carrots, the chicken was really good. It wasn't dry at all. The only thing was the potatoes, and I wish I just didn't add that, the leftover boiled potato water to it. It didn't add to it. It just made it watery. And then that's my own fault because I put too much in there. But I'll probably do the next meal, which will either be the Southwest beef cavatappi, which is a pasta meal, looks pretty good, or the Tex-Mex pork enchiladas, the enchilada bowl. So, is it really an enchilada bowl? Is it even really an enchilada if it's not wrapped in a tortilla? I mean, come on, man. I hate how we bastardize some of the cuisines. But anyway, all right, hey, that's it for me. This was fun. I actually had a lot of fun doing this, and we'll see how this video turns out. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.